Hey guys, and welcome back. It is Jafmasterflash. How are you all doing? Welcome to Race 6 Season 2. We are live at Spain. And it's not often you see such a mixed bag for qualifying and the race, weather-wise. I just hope that rain is in Q1. I have not done any wet weather racing in probably about a month. So if I even make it out of Q1 rather, because it looks like it's going to be wet Q1, and then it'll definitely start wet Q2, and it might dry out then. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be very, very tricky indeed. But let's crack on. Let's get on to practice. Let's hope Jeff is kind of right with his weather predictions, because Jeff never is. Never is right at all. That is a big worry, because Jeff is about as good as a chocolate teapot when it comes to predicting the weather. But I hope everybody is good. Hope you guys are all well wherever you are in the world today. Merry Christmas. It will soon be Christmas. And yeah, who's looking forward to it? I know I am. The kids are absolutely bouncing. Just watched Home Alone before coming on.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
And Home Alone always gets me in the Christmas spirit. Especially when he says, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." So yeah. It kind of always gets me in the mood. Right, let's go. Not driven. Let's see. Don't even know what I'm doing yet. Trying to start a track acclimatization.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
I've been messing about with the new F2 cars, the new 2020 variants. They're pretty good. They are a lot easier to drive, a lot better to drive than the 2019 versions for absolute certainty. Still too slow on them. I mean, we'd all like to be fast, right? But unfortunately, I'm way too slow. Way too slow. But I've not driven Spain for a long time either. Got my got everything set up to be hypersensitive to give me a more chance. So if you see me locking up a lot, it's because everything is so hypersensitive. I've got problems with the old turbocharger, so I'm not going to be very quick this time around. And the energy store as well is not great either. So yeah, gotta make sure I change it all anyway before I get into quali. It's kind of hoping that everything would last out this race, but the energy store is not going to. As you can see, I'm already starting on 90 or 89%. So it's not good. It's not great. But it is what it is. So, like I said, I'm not looking for major quick times throughout these practices. Just gonna go as quick as I can, given everything I got going on. And if I can keep it on the track, I'll be even happier, because I'm not gonna lie,
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while. And Zandvoort practice 1 wasn't the best either. Although I managed a much better position when I drove Zanvo than I ever have, in fact.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
I try, Jeff. I really do try, mate. If I ain't careful, I'm going to spin out there. See, you can tell the car is lacking or down on power, that the arrows wasn't even turning yellow at that one point. Track limits, man. Good thing is that this is not so harsh on track limits, and track limits doesn't count so much. Which is good. Track limits lately are becoming more and more of an issue.
Great stuff. You've pretty much
That's much
nailed
better
this
than that.
circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Let's see if I can't complete a lap without getting done by track limits. Still purples. Locking up the hard tyres. Purples, purples. The racing point is caught right up on me, in all fairness. Just need to be a lot quicker. But it's all good though, because I know I'm not.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Cheers, Jeff. I'll be making my way back around as we speak. Tell you what, the one good bit of good news is as well, that in the last few hours, it's been confirmed that Interlagos, the Brazilian circuit, is staying on the calendar until at least 2025. So that's good. That is really good.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I do like a racing at Lagos. So I'm currently P3. I'm the fastest on the hardest set of tyres, so I'm not grumbling about that. I don't know whether to go out.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Jeff, I'm coming in now. Yeah, so I don't know whether I'm gonna change my turbocharger over my energy store. I don't know what to do. If I can get through it, I might see if I can get through it throughout the race, but then I'm going to be down on power, especially with it raining in qualifying. Just decisions, and I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm no longer the fastest hard tyre runner out on circuit either. I think King and whoever else was above K, I didn't see who was in P1. Not too bothered about the practice, I'm really not. Just want to get it over and done with and see what fun and games qualifying brings. Gotta be honest though, Spain isn't my
I know it's tempting to focus
most
entirely
favourite
on the race. We
circuits.
should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Yeah, so Gasly dropped a 1:18.8 on mediums. Danny Rick has done a 1:18.4, but King in P3 on the hard tyres. Wow, he went considerably faster. Well, I say considerably, 7/10. Anyway, let's get on to tyre management. Always make sure you drive out rather than fly out. There goes my teammate, Lando Norris. At least by driving out, it means that you the game has a preset tyre weigh, and when you drive out, you lose a lot more tyre weigh percentage than you would if you drove out. I know it can seem like it's time consuming, but to give your tyres an extra lap or two, it is always better to drive out than do a flying lap. Same with quali as well. Always drive out in qualifying. So it looks like I'm doing starting on about 90% in the energy store. And this is the 6th race, so if I can get to last the same amount of time as my gears, because you get to change the gearbox after 6 races, you see. There's no way you want it on a tyre run is to lock up your tyres. And I think if I do invalidate this lap, I think that it does count, so I'd have to go again, and ideally I don't want to go again, because obviously I'm going to use these tyres for the fuel run. Concentrating far too much. Don't know why I'm always slow through sector 3. Always slow, but
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
I'm happy with that. 18.8 on mediums, which was pretty much what Gasly did. Honestly, like I said, it's doing a little bit of sandbagging. Let them all crack on, let them all go for it. %. So I've never actually run a component until it's gearboxes. I've raced them in Monaco and slipped gears and whatnot. Never actually raced a turbocharger until the turbocharger was broken. In 2019, when you had a component that was broken, it would break for about 2 or 3 laps and then it would work again. I've not actually ever had a component completely fail on me and cause me to retire from the race. So I don't know what to do. I think if it wasn't such a wet qualifying, I think I just don't know. I'm kind of happy with the 118. I mean, I'm not pushed myself at all, in fact. Seeing the gearbox, I'm going to get a brand new gearbox now come the end of this completed weekend, and it's only in 35%. But then saying that, this is the practice gearbox. I need to double check to see on how the race gearbox is. Whereas in 2019, the gearbox seemed to wear out so quickly. Now it seems to be the turbocharger. Let's see how many laps has that one done. It's done 66% worn, 288 laps. Sorry, I wanted to look at the gearboxes.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 18.8.
Yeah, so the practice gearbox is 35%, and the event gearbox is 49%, because obviously the event gearbox does qualifying and the race. Oh, it does practice 3 as well, so. But 49%, yeah, there's no drama there. Let's do the fuel management on the worn tyres.
The team know their way around here very well thanks to testing, but we haven't been here in a few months, so there's still a lot to learn. Good grip in the medium speed corners will be vital here. You're going to want a nice positive front end to work with. When you're ready...
Come on, Jeff. The team knows the way around here very well. Come to think of it, Spain hasn't changed at all, so even though I haven't raced here in a long time, I did an F2 race here, which absolutely, well, the rain in Spain, wow, that's all I want to say about that. It was bad. I binned it into that corner there, just spun. Tires was trying to lock up on me, spin up on me then. See these big yellow curves they've put in. There it goes. So we're trying to get purple fuel management. Chances of it happening around here and keeping the speed up high enough. Maybe not purple, but green. Yeah, green should be okay. What I should do is see if I can't go out, build up enough time, and then just as I'm coming across the line, or before the line, I should just put on my brakes.
Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more to find. Keep at it.
Come on, come think turn 4 is where I'm gaining most of my time back. Felt the back end of the car sliding a little bit then, so I wanted to lift off after all that. See, I'm gaining a lot of time now. It's just to be quicker through here.
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
I am waiting on upgrades for the chassis to realign the monocoque compartment and fuel flow on the engine. I think the fuel flow on the engine is coming before Monaco, which is next, unfortunately. Monaco, right? And then the monocoque realignment or redistribution is Azerbaijan. Is there Azerbaijan after Monaco then? Obviously, pulling your tongue out and or biting on your tongue and moving your head when you're going through corners, it gives you extra horsepower. And if you didn't know, try it.
Right, that's the end of the program. Box
Try to
this
slow
lap
down.
so we can analyze the data. Box this lap.
Ooh, down in P11. Where I've just not been quick enough. See, I could chuck on a pair of softs and just go for it, but I'm not going to do that. Like I said, with the engine being
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
away around 67%, I probably didn't help that way. In Zandvoort, I obviously to get used to the car again and everything after I hadn't driven it for a while. I did about 5 extra laps on a set of soft tyres in practice 3, and obviously that's wear tear on the car unnecessary. Hence the reason why probably could have saved about 5, maybe 6 laps worth of wear on the turbocharger, but needs must. I thought Norris would have been a lot faster than me, mind, considering I've not been pushing it. It's a shame, really. 67% though. It's not good at all. They're all on track now anyway. It seems like they're all on track. Yeah, see, I didn't purple tyre management, purple track climatization, just didn't purple fuel management. So I'm hoping when we get the fuel flow on the R&D, which is a major upgrade, I'm hoping that will increase or get better. And then the monocoque chassis. So I could go out and do a few more laps, but there's not a lot of point.
Best lap so far is a 1:18.8.
I think if I put the spare set of mediums on and went out and did a lap, I know I could easily find a second. I think my time trial time around here is like a 1:15.4, 1:15.5 maybe. So I'm not in the one for Kevin at the moment, but it's just practice, and practice times are not relevant. Not relevant at all. However, Verstappen is very quick, and they also have had in the latest update when they changed, or when they added in the F2 cars, or the F2 2020 version cars, they also give their drivers an update as well. So drivers like Verstappen.
So let's review our top three. Verstappen, Vettel, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Verstappen would have had a boost. Bottas, I think, had a bit of a downgrade. Hamilton, well, it's just Hamilton. And Hamilton is absolutely OP on here.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
She's going to ask me about Lando being in front of me.
Who would you say is your biggest rival at the
Maybe not. Oh yeah, Vettel used to be my rival. Who do I go for? I don't want to say Verstappen. Don't want to say Hamilton either, because Hamilton. I'm just gonna go Jordan King. It's an easy 500. I was saying 9 more, the better. Because the thing is, if I say no comment, they're gonna keep on. She's gonna keep on asking me. I'm just gonna go Jordan King. It's easy 500.
Good day for you?
Yeah.
What was the secret ingredient for your performance today?
Car was perfectly balanced for this track. I love. Wear hasn't been an issue this season at all. The power units, cars, fantastic. Aero package feels so balanced. I think the teams are struggling. I'm gonna say the car was perfectly balanced because I don't want that chassis upgrade to fail. Maybe that might give me a little bit of a bonus or a little bit of a boost. I have gone through each department and made sure that the QA side of it has all come down. So I'm hoping that will increase my chances of not having upgrades failed, because I'd raced in Australia, got a load of upgrades because I'd saved all my points as well from Brazil, Abu Dhabi, got to Australia, managed to get that set of R&D points, and then got 3 or 4 upgrades in the pipeline, and they all failed, which really upset me, because then I had to wait another 2 races to get enough R&D points back to then re-get all the upgrades, which finally happened, but still I had to wait because of the failed upgrades. I had to wait until I got to, where is it? Just after Hanoi, so China, in effect. See, so you can actually see the rain cloud on qualifying, and I wouldn't mind betting that practice, even though it just says cloud, might be raining, which is quite annoying, because then that's the magical Jeff in his weather skills. He is absolutely useless. Okay, so do ERS, race strategy. Let's
get
go.
a few laps under our belt.
It's quite shocking as well. Like, obviously, Codemasters have been bought out by EA. Some of the memes I've seen regarding the buyout has been extremely funny, but I just hope the performance I know, I just hope the game just in itself doesn't take a nosedive, or you have to... Because, I mean, Podium Pass is bad enough just to get extra kit, extra libraries and extra race suits and everything else that goes with it. But when EA get their hands on it, you know, I just hope that you don't have to buy the classic cars individually, like maybe the Ferrari F2004, you know, ends up being like $4.99 or Taku, or you have to spend, you know, maybe $2.99 just to unlock a classic track, or you know, in multiplayer and stuff. And I just hope that EA don't get their claws into it like that. I really don't. But nevertheless, here goes. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Just doing my best, trying to sort out Spain. Circuit to Catalunya without crashing, in fact. Oh, I missed the gear then and caused a lockup for it. Okay, so I'm too slow on that corner. I know that for a fact. I'm not confident in that corner. I'm losing a lot of time. Probably a bit too slow here on the pickup, and then run way too wide. I know I'm way too slow through this set of chicanes. We're going to be okay to blast this now all the way to the finish.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
I think that was an identical lap from practice 1, wasn't it? I was in 8.77. And that's what I mean, you see. Like, I haven't used any engine modes. I haven't even used the ERS, which is the engine recovery system. And, yeah, I'm just... you know, just chilling, just trying to get the car back all in one piece. And then I think before practice 3 is out, I probably am going to change those car parts. But then I might even bring the...
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I might even bring the old parts back for future practices. Mate, I'll get to your message when I get back to the garage, which will be in about 5 seconds. Wow, that was a pointy entry, wasn't it? Well, at least it'd be Danny Rick. But Danny Rick was on a hard set of tyres, so I'm trying to sign up for a league in my NASCAR Heat 5 game. Being a pain because for some reason I can't sight up. Wow, mate, that's good. Like I said, I've not played the NASCAR game, but I would have thought the. Are you on Facebook, mate, or social media at all? Because there's always groups on there that are specifically dedicated to the games. Like, I know there's loads of Forza groups on Facebook. I know there's loads of F1 groups on Facebook. So maybe you can get onto one of those and see if they have got a league going or something. You know, that might be beneficial to you.
So far is a 1 minute 18.8.
Lando went a 10th quicker than me. No, a 1,000th quicker than me. So he's 2/10 quicker than me in sector 1, whereas I am quicker than him in sector 2 and sector 3. But that's okay, I'm not too bothered about that. Right.
It's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
See, I don't understand this map. I really don't, because I never... I used the deployment down the straight just past the finish line, and then I turned it off, and I never used the deployment then until I came back around through the last chicane back to the start at the end of the lap. So I don't understand what
If you want to know
the red parts are on the rest of the map.
certain changes to
But
the car
hey
during
ho.
a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can
Yes, Jeff, I
speak the
know,
command,
I know.
or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button. All personnel be aware, car leaving.
But yes, Taku, that might be a good shout for you, mate. Because if they have a specific group that is dedicated to NASCAR, they might even have leagues there that you can actually join, you know, and race. They might have the help that you're actually looking for. I know that through an F1 group got me into the Discord server of the current league I'm racing with. So that might be of some assistance to you, mate. But social media, especially Facebook, they do have a lot of groups on there. But sometimes people help, and other times people are quite yeah, people just being people on social media, unfortunately. Right, here goes. Wind him up. 5 laps. Here we go. Like I said, I'm not going to use any engine mode or ERS if I can help it. Just going to see how far I can get along without it. I might have to, obviously, later when the tyres start to fall off a cliff, because yeah, I'm losing a hell of a lot of time through that one corner. It's not good. It's not that I don't trust the car, it's just I don't trust myself. And obviously this, even though it's a second season car, it could be a lot better. It really could. Over revving the engine like that is not going to do it any good either.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
See, there's a 120.7 on a used set of mediums. And obviously the time is going to drop and drop and drop now, because obviously they are a used set. Like that corner, sometimes I just wish I could get it to flow a lot more smoothly. like I said, this is the only assist that I ever use, and which is the track arrows. Yes, nasty habit to get into, much harder to break, but that is the only assist I use. Like I said, everything else is turned off.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I've increased my time anyway, or have I? See, at this rate, I don't even know whether I'll be able to pass my my qualifying program yet. Because the car is down, way down on power. Oh, and there goes my aero.
Okay, the DRS is stuck open. You'll have to come in so we can try and attempt to fix. Pit in for repairs.
That's not great. I'm going to see if I can't complete this lap, because then at least if I complete this lap, just need to get gingerly around this corner.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Okay.
Pit in. Your DRS is stuck open. We need you to pit for repairs.
Yeah, that's why. No, don't take the front wing. But at least I've managed to complete this program. You only need to do 3. Obviously, you do 5 to get the added bonus. Yeah, managed to complete it, so I'll do in Q3, or practice 3 rather than P3. I will do the quali run. Hopefully I'll do it first time, and then with the remaining life left in the tyres, I will attempt this again, and hopefully the aero will behave itself. But obviously I am having to use more of the brake, and a car doesn't corner as well. Just using the escape route to get out of the way. Hopefully they'll fix it pretty quick. Oh wow, mate, that's really good. That's really good. Hopefully that you will be able to get into this league, and hopefully you'll be able to get far and like I said, win some real cash. That would be pretty amazing. That would be really amazing, in fact, mate. But honestly, I would check out Facebook. Yeah, like I said, there's loads of groups on Facebook if you are on social media like that, mate. And like I said, maybe somebody's got the answers or can help you or put you in the right direction there.
Car repairs have set us back a little. Oh,
You know.
this lap so far is a 1:18.7.
Alright, okay, so even though I did 3 laps of that program, I still managed to purple it. So I'm quite happy with that. But I still will reattempt this program in Q3 after I've done my other run in the qualifying mode. But I don't think I've got enough in the car. Is that $74,000, mate, or is that? that typo. Because if it is $74,000, that is a lot of cash. Probably about 50 grand UK money. Bottas on the soft tyres has done a 1:16.7. That's quick. That is quick. But I'm going to fast forward this. Go into Q3. How far did I finish? P13. What? Why is... Taku, mate, I'm sorry. I don't know why Steam Labs does that. I don't know why it does it, mate.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Bottas, Vettel, and Max Verstappen. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Take no notice of it, mate. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it's done that. You wasn't spamming at all. So take no notice of it, mate. No. Just take no notice of it. But was it a typo? Did you, or is it genuinely $75,000? But if I was you, though, mate, I would, get practicing and keep on practicing, keep on practicing, because that's all I ever try to do, is try to get quicker in F1. And in order to be quick, you need to eat, sleep, drive, repeat kind of thing. Even Jess will tell you. Wow, so it is $74,000. That's a lot of cash, mate. A lot of cash. Okay, so qualifying pace. I don't know, because they don't give you a time that you need to achieve it by. I don't know if I'm going to beat it. Not until I actually start the program. I've got 9 laps on a set of soft tyres.
Okay, the track is green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature. Try and feel your way around.
So what I was going to try and do was then do the race pace, which I can only do 3 laps of. I need 5 laps worth of tyres for that, plus 1 because you need an out lap. You need an out lap for this, that's 1. And 1 lap for the race. It's going to be close, it's going to be tight. And I don't necessarily want to use a fresher set of tyres. I really don't. Excuse me. At least the wing's fixed. Yeah, so the DRS wing adds about 15 to 20 kph to enable you to go a lot quicker. And when it sticks open, like it did to me, it really affects your ability to corner. Hence the reason why I spun at turn 2. Okay, so I need to be at 118.3. I'm on the softer set of tyres, so in theory there shouldn't be no excuse why I can't achieve that time, especially when I did a 118.8 not using any engine modes. So we'll see. Yes, should be more than fine now. I just didn't think that it would work because the car, the turbocharger, the ERS still, well, it's just not great, is it?
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
So I think, so yeah, I went 2 seconds quicker. And that was just on hot lap rich engine mode. So I could probably go push for like a 1:16.1 maybe. But I'm probably going to need to go faster than that in quali. I reckon qualifying is going to be a 1:15.8.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Definitely, it's going to be between 1:16, 1:15.8, 1:16 flat, I think, for quali. And I don't know if I've got enough tyres to redo the program.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
I'm coming, Jeffrey. Yeah, turbocharger's definitely not going to last. Not at 70%. I'm saying that it might actually, but there's no point risking it, not this early in the season. No, but fair play to you though, Taku. I'd love to see you.
Fuel remaining.
I know,
When
Jeff.
driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the
In the pit.
lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
It'd be really, really interesting to see you in this league, mate. It really would. Not just that, you know, be nice to see how well you're doing, you know, be able to cheer you on. That's why, if you notice, I don't do any multiplayer racing on F1. I do league racing, or, you know, put up the league races. So they are estimating that an estimated pole time is going to be a 17.9. That's not going to happen. Right, race strategy. Select. Are these the worn set?
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Oh, this is the worn set. It says 8 of 9, but it should be 7 of 9.
Engine fired.
We'll find out. Hopefully we'll be able to complete the 5 laps this time, not just 3. Obviously I won't be able to go as fast as a 16.8. It'll go a little bit faster, but who's that behind me? Is that my teammate? Nope, it's an Alpha. Giovinazzi. I'm going to give him a bit of a gap as well. Try to start this program properly. So we're 12, 10, 13. So we're 10% on the right. We're 12.5% on the left. Same drill as the last time. Try not to use any engine modes that I don't need to. And we'll have to keep an eye on those tyres. Same drill, I need to be under a 120.3, I think. Yeah, 120.340 is the time I need to be in control of. If I keep locking up like that, I ain't gonna have any tyres left. That corner. Come on, come on. And that's the thing, see, with the fact that
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
where the rear wing stuck open, that meant that obviously I did 3 laps and then I had to come back in. Now if I do the 5 laps and get those complete, that means the car's done extra mileage, and obviously it all counts to wear and tear. So I mean, sometimes it's unavoidable, but then other times when, like me at the end of Zandvoort, just went out and did a bucket load of laps because I just needed the practice. Yeah, same thing. It's still good. You can never get enough practice, whether it's F1, dirt, rally, any racer, set Corsa. You can never have enough time in the saddle.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
So obviously every lap you complete, your tyres get warm, which is a no-brainer, and the target lap time drops down as well, or increases rather than drops down. But it started off, my first lap was a 120.340. I've done this is my 3rd lap and it's on a 120.433. So it does help you out. You know, it does help you out. Not by much, but every little counts, every little helps. I thought I was going to run too wide there. But as you can see in the last lap, I was 2 seconds clear. You know, I'm 1.8 now, 1.9.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
So And this is, I've not used any engine modes yet either. I've not used any of the energy recovery system or the engine mode. I find though when you get to around 26%, 27% on soft tires, they kind of lock up or start locking up a lot, and that's when you kind of know that your tires are almost shot. Oh, it's an indicator for me anyway. I find that using no assists, no traction control, you kind of save more tire rubber as well as if you would.
Great lab. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
As if you would if you was using traction control. I think you're more conscious of the fact that you're actually, you know, killing your tires. Felt so slow coming out of that corner then. Don't know, just this little last lap feels so slow. You know, 1.1. I managed to do the entire program this time without anything going wrong.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
So turbocharged on 71% worn now. Tires on the left are, what's that, 36.5, 37.5% worn maybe.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I know, Jeffrey, I'm coming in, mate, I'm coming in. Got a racing point behind me though at the moment. Ooh, Hamilton went quicker than me.
So just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Hamilton, and behind us are Vettel, Leclerc and Ocon. Currently the fastest lap is a 1 minute 16.7.
Okay, so he did a 1:16.7 then. What did I do? 1:16.8, was it? Well, that's a lot more running than I would normally do in practice 3, but it was because of that error or that issue with the DRS in practice 2. What was that, mate? I got a pole on this race and starting the time goal was 42.7 and I did it in a 40.8. What's close to me is a 41.4. Mate, that's really good. That's really good. Do you think though that there's any way that you could improve to go even faster? I mean, I know it's easier, you know, it's easy for me to say that.
So our fastest lap is a 1:16.8.
It really is easy for me to say that. It's just sometimes I look at like my time and when I'm trying to go faster, and I just think, come on, like, there is more to this, that you can find more to it, like, you know. Hamilton is 4 1,000s quicker than me. Struggling in sector 1. I'm slow in sector 1. I do like them compass gloves. I think I shall be putting them. Yeah, I did buy
With all the cars now over the line.
I did buy this month's podium pass as well. I don't know why, because I'd spent 2 weeks in hospital and not driving at all in all. But oh, that's nice. I'm gonna get 900. Yes, I might have enough for another major upgrade. Nice, nice. Yeah, so I can't spend any more money. I've got about 8 million pounds. No, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Oh, what an idiot. What a colossal idiot. So, in practice 3, I was going to change the parts out on the car. I didn't. So therefore, I either change them now and risk penalties, or run them in the race. Let me see if I can change them. Can I change them? Can I change them? Can I change them? Can I change them? Oh, no. I would get a penalty. I'd start from the back of the grid. So, energy stores worn, and also the ICE. I'm going for it. I've got to go for it now. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, I see what you mean, mate. But no, I know Jess, when it comes to this game, he's on it all, you know, all the spare time that he can, and he really, you know, goes to town on it, as in anywhere that he can gain time from, you know, he kind of tries to find that time. I'm going to have to go and see what I can do in the wet, and I've not driven a wet circuit in a long time.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
This is going to take a lot of concentration. Oh, we're on the inters and not full wets anyway, so maybe the track will dry out pretty quick. I've already got to get under 16th anyway, so... But my problem is I've not driven in the rain for a long time. And it is extremely easy to light up the tyres and spin the car. Like I just thought I was about to then. Okay. To be so careful. No DRS because it's raining. Like I said, I've got a few sets of inters, and the good thing is we're not using the dry tyres for the race. So I went purple there and set the two. Don't know how long that's going to stay at purple sector for, because I'm not the best. I don't claim to be the best at all, but in the wet it's considerably worse. I mean, there really is a skill to driving in the wet. Should be able to go a little bit quicker now as well. Hopefully the track will dry out and
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
I know how many laps there is, mate. Thanks for the update, Jeff. Oh, Hamilton is just in a 1:26. I'll never know. But obviously, bestest car wins and all that. And I just managed to find half a second from somewhere. I'll lose half a second.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Okay, so hopefully then that means that it's going to turn dry before quali is over. My best is a 1:28.2, whereas in the dry it's considerably better. That
Sit tight, the marshals are on their way.
is how easy it is to spin the car up. The car snapped on the wet apex and that was it. It went one way and I tried to stop it from going the other way and then it spun straight into the wall. Come on, come on, come on. I need to get by. There's nothing I can do there. I know I'm going to be down on power as well because of that. Well, because I'm an idiot and forgot to change my engine parts over. But I'd rather much be on a drier track than having less power on a wet track. Let's just hope and pray that where I'm currently sat will be enough. But then if the track changes from wet to dry, I'm going to have to go out again. What's the weather saying? Yeah, 5 minutes.
Lap times are dropping. Looks like track conditions are starting to improve.
So I'm going to accelerate it to 5 minutes left. Maybe 6 minutes left, and then get a set of dry tyres, hopefully. Is it still raining?
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 28.2.
Let's see what kind of... Has anybody been out on a dry set of tyres yet? No, not yet. See, I'm close to the cut-off as well, being there. Just fast forward to about there. Yes, right, okay, so he is out on the soft tyres. That is going to be my call then, to change to a set of softs as well. And go to track.
Everyone ready?
At least I'll have 2
Okay,
laps.
let's go.
Or should have 2 laps. To get out there and go for it. It's been a long time since I drove a wet circuit. So I'm not hoping for miracles either, because I should have changed them parts. It's a schoolboy error. But not the schoolboy. That's going into a league race without a setup. So your car is stuck in the default setup. That's schoolboy. Jesus, man. Don't know what happened there. Hey mate, how you doing? How are you doing, dude? I wasn't paying attention at all. I was changing my engine settings over and spun the car out. Welcome. Okay, so let's hope that this is going to be a decent lap. Oh yeah, already. Like, a decent lap would be about a 1:16.8, maybe faster. Okay, so Gasly's dropped a 1:17.3. As long as I can get faster than that, just purple that sector, so I know that I'm already on a quick circuit, on a quicker lap, much quicker lap. Could be going a lot faster though. To lift off a little bit there because I'm a little bit sketchy on that corner. I don't know how well the car will stick. But qualifying just suddenly got interesting for me, as in I didn't think I was going to make it out. The track dries up and then we're suddenly good to go. Across the line for a 1:16.2. I am happy with that. That'll do. This is Q1. I have no doubt that Verstappen, Bottas, Hamilton, they'll post faster times, but I hope he wasn't on a fast lap, because if he was, I was blocking him. My bad. Doesn't look like he was on a fast lap, because he would have overtaken me and then just carried on going. But yeah, I've done something silly. Something extremely silly. Kvyat was obviously on a fast lap, and Ocon just probably cost him qualifying. What is it? We got 42 seconds left. There's no way that they'll be able to get in, get that wing change, and get back out. I'm happy with the Q1 now. Really happy. Is it Alec? How you doing, mate? Yes, mate. It's going really well. I said this is the first live stream I've done for a long time. Racing-wise, that is, because of the operation and everything that I had. But yeah, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. How are you doing? You looking forward to Christmas? What? I finished 11th? That's not right. I was already 11th and I posted the fastest time. That's not right. Surely. Oh, wow. Right, okay. I thought a 1:16 would have been enough. Wow. I don't think the car's got that in it. We'd have to see how we get on in Q2. How you doing, though, Ball? So I did a 1:16.2. If I'd gone again, I could have, yeah, this car with the current parts, they're not going to do it. Yeah, Zelic, I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs, mate. It's not like in symbols and all that today. Taku got his messages deleted for symbols as well, which is ridiculous. He put a $sign in because he was talking about money, and Streamlabs deleted it for some reason and told him to stop being a naughty boy. So take no notice of Streamlabs. I don't know what's going on with them at all. But how's things though, guys? don't know where I'm going to find 1.2 seconds either. I got, I think my turbocharger, last time I looked, was at 71%. My energy store is in a bad shape as well. So I think if I can get into Q3, that's the best thing I can hope for. Come on, come on, come on. But the AI dropping 115 flats, I've got nothing. I will have nothing to answer that to. And no, I won't. Be lucky to get a decent lap out of this. The last chicane by here is where I lose a lot of time, but let's see, 116. And I ain't gonna gain either, because obviously these are the set of tyres that I'm going to start the race with. I mean, it is what it is. I definitely am not going to gain. What's my turbocharger at these days? 74%. Ideally, I could probably do with getting knocked out in Q2 now to save it for the race. It was Spain. 18 laps. Jess, how you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. Spain on 25%. Is that 18 laps? 18 laps with a turbocharger at 74%.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Because I was a silly person and didn't change my parts over. The Ferrari engines seem to have gone a lot quicker as well. I know all the drivers had a bit of an increase when the 2020 cars came out, the F2 cars. But do. Have I become turn 1? What do you mean, mate? Oh, I see what you mean. No, I just thought I'd put that little graphic up on there because if I move my head, or if I move my head out of camera shot, you can actually see the entire map, but with all the DRS zones and turn zones as well. But yeah, I have become turn 1. See.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:16.1.
How bizarre. If I almost got knocked out of Q1 because everybody had gone so much faster than me, why aren't they going faster than me now? I mean, alright, Vettel has.
We're 15th in the speed trap, 207.7 miles per hour.
But then I suppose Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, they're on the they tried it on the mediums. Leclerc hasn't been, Jordan King hasn't been yet either. Yes, mate, Jess is the one I was talking about earlier on. Ellis, how you doing, mate? No, it's actually not a green screen, mate. It's not.
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and damage screen.
It's camera trickery. Basically, it's a program that you can download for your camera, and you can put, basically you can upload whatever picture. You can either have it blank, so you obviously get rid of your background altogether, or you can upload whatever picture you want. I mean, if I was like right now, where is it?
It's pretty quiet out on track. We should consider getting out there.
Right. Right now I could leave it like that, so nothing happens. So quite in a minute the background will disappear. I'll link it in the Discord, mate,
Now,
so you
we've
can have a
all
look at
done
it
a lot of work
if you
with
want
the
it.
circuit on the simulator, but nothing beats real data. Bear in mind the car's capability changes based on track conditions, so your reference points may not always be in the same place.
Oh, Jess, don't worry, mate. It was all good. It wasn't, nothing, nothing nasty, mate, or well, bad. Yeah, basically, Taku is looking to join a league, but he's not in F1. He's in NASCAR Heat, and I was basically saying to him that in order to become better, quicker, faster, you need to practice some more. And I was saying, that's what you do, and yeah, that's what we was talking about. Yes, mate. I won't say the name of it because I don't want to sound like I'm advertising it, but I will definitely share it with you in the Discord, so then you can download it yourself. I mean, if you want to use, you can either use the free version like I'm using, or you can pay. I think it's $49, but you can even have no background completely gone. So it's just obviously talking head. You can have videos playing in the background. So I could link an old YouTube video playing in the background, or you can just have a screen like I put up. Like I said, just put the circuit map up, or just not use it at all and just have your normal camera background. It's quite cool. I thought it was quite quirky. I did. So, fastest lap.
Left for this
I'm not going again, Jeffrey. Not going again at all. So, okay, so I've not got to worry about Jordan King. I wonder if they all went faster in Q1 because I accelerated time. I wonder if that's the case. Yeah, it looks like that McLaren is going out. I wish Norris would go again. But then I'm wondering, is he suffering from the same problems I'm suffering from? Because that's quite bad. I don't even know if I'm going to... I should make it through the race,
Our
right?
best lap so far is a 1:16.1.
Even if that turbocharger goes to 85%, I should make it through the race, shouldn't it? says. We'll soon find out. We really will. My race tyres are 5% as well. Let's just hope nobody goes back out on track there. Sainz is back out. Danny Rick. Albon. See, I could get knocked out. Even I could get knocked out. Probably will get knocked out. If I get knocked out at Q2, now would that be the right time to change the components on the car that I should have done in practice? Who knows? Let's see what my teammate does. The car is getting better. The car is improving. Instead, I've got a major upgrade now coming from Monaco. Then I've got a major upgrade after Monaco. And I've just got enough R&D points to get another major upgrade. So that will come, when is it, Azerbaijan. So let's just fast forward this and hope that Lando makes his way through. I don't think he did he? I think the best thing I can hope for. Wow. I don't know what the best thing is. No, he just missed out. Just missed out. So I've got 2 sets of tyres for Q3, but no power. P5 is probably about the best thing that I can hope for. I might be able to go 2 or 3 tenths quicker, but yes, mate, it was Q2. Just about going to Q3. I ran practice 1, practice 2, practice 3, and at the end of practice 3, I was supposed to change my engine parts, and I didn't. Like an absolute loon, I didn't, and
all complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
yeah, I think they're slow in Q2 because obviously they're all running it on their one lap, one set of tyres, aren't they? It's Q3 that I'm really worried about. And because it's second season, I don't think the Ferrari cars are well, I don't think the engine reduction is as bad second season around. Because funny enough, there's only Mercedes and Ferrari in front of me. Thanks, Xbox. It's Christmas time, is it? So yeah, it's only Ferrari and Mercedes that are in front of me. Cheers, Valtteri. I took my eye off because I seen the Xbox message flash up on my screen on my PC. it's something to do with NASCAR heat. Funny enough, Taku. What we was talking about. The fact that I heard all that wind gushing then, I don't know if I am damaged. Nope, no damage. Probably gain 2/10 just by keeping my foot flat out. I don't know, my foot, you know what I mean. Keep my thumb down, not lifting off. These chicanes that really tuck me up. Spain is one of my worst. That was a 15.8 and they're already 5. P4 already. Hamilton went quicker as well, I expect.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
I lose so much time. There's so much time through the chicanes. I think that's it. I might probably gain another 2 or 3 tenths maybe using the newer set, but I think that's about it. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream, mate. It was something to do with NASCAR heat, funny enough. So, you know, it's like we was talking about Jess earlier, and then Jess comes in, and then me and you was talking about NASCAR heat, and I had a message from Xbox about NASCAR heat. Where am I going to find this time? It's the 5 tenths, and if that's only going to get worse throughout.
Best lap so far is a 1:15.8.
That's only going to get worse as the race goes on, because I mean, so I used one set in Q1, one set in Q2, which would have been my race tyres. They're the ones that I ruined.
Engine temperatures, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again to cycle through till you reach the temperature information screen.
And these new set of tyres are offering me a 10th and a bit. So a 10th and a bit is P5, but then you just know that they're going to go even faster than you.
We're 9th in the speed trap, 207.7 miles per hour.
I'm going to give it till 5 and then go out, see what I can do. I can't see me getting any better though, I really can't. There's no way that I'll be able to match that time. Where is the power unit? It is 75% done.
5 minutes remaining in the session.
Thanks for telling me, Jeffrey. Let's go out. No, wrong one.
Checks complete.
Doesn't help
We're
either
ready.
when you hit the sausage curbs, especially in the chicane, which that's what happened to me. On the last lap, I hit the sausage curb whilst having the power still down, and that just spins you out. I was lucky enough not to smash the front end then, but yeah, this car is severely down on power. And unfortunately, when the car is down on power like that, like all the others around you just seem to they just seem to annihilate you. I was gonna. My plan was to change the parts in practice 3, then obviously do the race with fresh parts, and then when it came to Monaco, use the dodgy parts and then change them in practice 3 again. But don't look like I'll be able to use the turbocharger again, that's for sure. It'll be 80% ruined by the time I finish with it. No, here it goes. Let's see if I can improve.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, so 2/10 up. Was 2/10 up. Nice big fat lock up. Yeah, this is it. I can get back on it as quick as I possibly can. Going to be enough. That was P4. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, give me a bit more time back than that. Wherever the time is, this is it. Like, the car's got nothing left.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
That's it. That is it. Like, that's all I've got to give with this current car. So I wonder how many more are gonna go faster. I reckon the Mercedes are gonna go faster, so that's both Lewis and Valtteri. Yeah, Verstappen has gone faster, so I'm back in P4. Bottas has gone faster, Hamilton's gone faster. Wow.
We've fallen to P5. P5 on the grid.
Leclerc's gone faster. Like I said, I went as fast as I physically could. P5 it is, and the best thing I can hope for now in race is podium, maybe. I think if I hadn't had been such an idiot and hadn't forgotten to change the parts over, I think P1 would have been nailed on, because the car would have had more power. P5 is P5. It is what it is. There's not a lot I can do. But you know, this is the second season. This is still my team. The car's still evolving. The car's still getting better. So I need to look on this as a kind of a positive. And how am I feeling for my race tomorrow, Jess? Really nervous, mate. Sochi. Sochi is one of those circuits that you can quite easily spin the car up, and especially the swimming pool turn, and the end chicane section.
Race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Bottas, Verstappen, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
2/10, 2/10, like between 1 and 5th, and that's where it all comes down to. It's like, yeah, mate, exactly. Yeah, but no, tomorrow's race I'm quite nervous about. I'm more nervous the fact that I'm driving the Haas. My contract states that I need to finish 15th or above, and it's not equal cars, so I will have to do my very best, as well as a 50% race, as well as not spinning. And to be fair, I could probably use another week's worth of just driving, just to get back into like reactions and whatnot. But I'm just full of stupid mistakes lately. It'll be what it'll be. At least I'll know what to expect from the F1 cars, rather than driving the 2019 version of the F2 cars, and you know, potentially spinning left, right and centre, because you know, they're hard work. Although the 2020 versions are awesome. Come on, come on. I've got to be honest though,
All right. I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Like I said, the more and more I play F1, the more and more, you know, I do. I love the game. I know the game's not for everyone, but it's just awesome. It really, really is. So here it goes. 17 laps. My turbocharger is considerably poorly. P5 on the grid. Best I can hope for is a podium. But the fact that Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, yeah, I'm not too bad on starts. I probably cursed myself for saying that now. I'm more confident on starts now these days than I ever was. So
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix. A race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Joker and Vettel, Albon, Sainz, Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly, Norris, Ocon, Sergio Perez and Stroll, Magnussen, Latifi, Kimi Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi, De Vries, Russell, Kvyat and Jordan King. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
I am looking forward for the season to restart and hopefully the crowds be back in, in the grandstands and whatnot. It's the shortest ever.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
The shortest ever winter season. I'm going to take that down a little bit more just so I've got more feel. Should be able to get some. I'm running rich mode a lot more, but saying that, rich mode doesn't seem to do a great deal. It's more ERS, and I'm starting on 86% because of my energy store, which I don't know.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Don't worry about my brakes, Jeffrey. I'm going to sort that out. So 76%, 64%, and the ICE is 62%. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I think it's safe to say that I am not going to be able to fend off any challenge from behind. Where, if you know what I mean, if I was to get a really good start, it's quite safe to say that I would get eaten alive. Doesn't look like the other teams around me have any issues going on. But though it is that time in the season where everybody has problems, so I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I'd just like to think that I was just as quick or quicker, but that's wishful thinking. Here it goes. Hamilton should be slower mind off the start because he's starting on the medium tyres. Bottas, he was on the softs, and Verstappen was on the softs. Or was he on the mediums as well? I can't remember. Here it goes, 17 laps. Let's see how this race pans out.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Here it goes. Verstappen's on the medium tyres as well. See, I'm not usually too bad on starts, he says. But you can see the difference between.
First lap. Keep it up.
You can see the difference between Verstappen and Bottas' start compared to my start. Especially when you got too deep into corners like that. That's just asking for trouble. All I can do is just hope for small little victories, and someone has an off safety car. But I think that Lewis is going to swallow me alive down the straight, especially when you get DRS. He's catching me now. Really catching me now. This is what I mean, there's not going to be a lot that I can do to hold him off, because in all fairness, there's only so long that you can run in rich energy mode, you know, because fuel does eventually burn off. There's only so much DRS or ERS you can recover. Not going to be able to catch those in front because they're too far in front. And yeah, those Mercedes cars haven't won 7 world championships for being slow. I said all I can do is my best.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Here comes that mighty Mercedes again. The good thing is though that if I was to be able to block him off, he will back off a little bit, but then, you know, he just bide his time then. I mean, Verstappen's already the quickest car on track.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Yeah. Believe it or not, Jeff, I'm aware. It's like when they get in front, they just seem to just take off.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Should have gone round me, Lewis. What's my new strategy? There's no point. I just stick to the original. Maybe stick on a set of valves. Maybe go in now and try and see if the undercut will really cut. Right now, I'm struggling.
Gap to car in front is 2.5 seconds.
They're just putting out a hell of a gap in front of me. There's nothing I can do. They just put in fastest laps for fun. Here comes Hamilton again. Sugar. I was paying too much attention to Hamilton then, and not my own, not to what was going on. Like I said, the only thing that I've got now in my arsenal is blocking or defending, as the proper term. And even though I've used all my remaining fill, I have got some of my ERS saved up. But again, that doesn't last forever. That's without my turbocharger.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
So what you're saying is then, use it. Use it or lose it.
In this lap, push now. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Here he comes. Too far back, my old chum. See, at some point I'm gonna have to save a little bit of fill. It's starting to come back a little bit. Look how quick I used that.
Okay,
then.
Gap ahead is 3.3 seconds.
Okay, let's get into the pits. Turn that down as lean as I can get it. Oh man, it'd be amazing if I could jump Bottas in the pits. Not gonna happen, but come on, come on, come on.
Complete, go now.
Oh, it's 2 second pit
Up to
stop.
speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Oh, what? Oh well. So not only now is my race kind of doomed because of the
There is a fault to the DRS. You won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out.
so even if I was close to Bottas up in front, I wouldn't be able to overtake him on the DRS because yeah, I can't open my DRS. I suppose it's better than
Alright, we're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo.
this race ain't going very well for us, Jeffrey, is it? Not going very well for us at all, my old son. But that seems to
The
be
gap to the car behind is 2.1 seconds.
Bottas seems to be disappearing into a cloud of smoke.
Verstappen's out in front.
Yeah, has he pitted yet? No, he wouldn't have pitted yet because he's on the medium tyre, isn't he?
Our gap to the car in front is 6.7 seconds.
Okay, so I just need to keep an eye on Hamilton's time, and hopefully I can catch him or stick with it and then pass him whilst he's in the pits. Maybe see about getting Verstappen at the same time. It's probably not going to happen. Not going to happen at all, in fact. I seem to be losing a lot of fuel as well. I know the engine is not at its optimum, but okay, so the lap time
We're
is
catching
not
the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
so the time between myself and Hamilton isn't coming down, it's staying the same. I mean, man, I was really lucky with that 2-second pit stop. I just don't know. I just don't know if I can do it. Maybe this is probably the best that I can hope for. I mean, doing that. Obviously, caning your tyres. Like Jeff said, your tyres have got to last until the end. He always says that to me. Hamilton's in the pits. Hamilton's in the pits. Hamilton's out of the
Gap
pits.
to teammate behind is 3.6 seconds.
Wasn't fast enough. Wasn't fast enough. And the fact that he's on the soft compound tyre now, I got no chance. In all fairness, mind, I would have had very little chance, even if he was.
The car ahead has come in and fitted the soft tyre.
Yeah, I would have very little chance, even if I had managed to get by him in the pits. So, like I said, the best chance I got now is hope that Valtteri Bottas, something happens to his car, because I don't think I'll catch him either. It's when you get within 1.5 seconds, I think, of the car in front, AI car in front.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. The gap to the car ahead is 2.7 seconds.
So yeah, when you get within 1.5 seconds of an AI car, they just give it the full beans and just go for it. And even though he's just said that Bottas has got something going on with his car and he's going to be slow, the amount of times I've heard Jeff say that, and they either lose a little bit of time and just stay out in front, or they don't lose no time at all. I can remember I was chasing down what was his name?
Some information on Latifi. They are out of the race. Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the Delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive Delta. Drop your speed. Our Delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
That was close. I wasn't paying attention at all then. I looked up and I was seeing it was 1 second.
We have
Otherwise,
5 laps of fuel remaining.
I was more interested in checking to see whether I had a new set of soft tyres, but that was close. I need to catch up that safety car. Well, this has definitely neutralised the race a lot, in fact.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Restart. I'm not very good at safety car restarts. However, with Bottas being in trouble, he's going to definitely get swallowed up by Hamilton. Maybe I can get him. Yoms, how you doing, mate? How you doing, Van? Sorry I missed you. That's the thing when I'm driving.
Right, we have a very worn-out MGUK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
Well, that is bad news. I've never heard it say be forced to retire before. But we've got 4 laps. Probably another one under the safety car. Yes, buddy, I'm all good. Struggling in Spain. As you can see, I've got a really, really bad car. The engine's in a lot of trouble. But apart from that, I am all good. Currently sat P4, and I'm wondering how I'm going to get on the podium. Hamilton out in front, he's got a set of soft tyres on. Bottas is in second. Me and him pitted at the same time. So, but we both know what's going to happen as soon as this safety car comes in. They're just going to take off.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
So yeah, I think I should just consolidate my P4.
Okay,
Here we
let's
go.
get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
I mean, I can get as close to them as I possibly want, but I can't do anything, and then they accelerate so fast. Safety car restarts are the worst. There they go, they're gone. I mean, look at that, right? Already seconds in front of me, and now I've got to contend with what's going on behind me as well. Don't worry about it, old Charlie boy. Unless he wants to run into the side of me. See, I got nothing. Nothing.
Gap to car in front is 1.5 seconds.
And that's what I mean about them being, when you are close to them, within 1.5 seconds. Ooh, that was close. I spun the car myself. They literally give it the full beans and then they take off themselves. Yeah, I'm just going to have to consolidate, I think, P4 and just deal with what's going on behind me, because it would be a shame to be beaten by Leclerc at this stage. And if you remember old Jeff saying that Bottas has a problem with his car,
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
and how Bottas is still in P2, still going strong, you have to wonder why Jeff gives you so much wrong information all the time. And he does, all the time. Whether it's weather, whether it's position
We've
of
only got
cars.
2 laps of fuel left.
In all fairness, Jeff, I haven't. I've got a lot of fuel left. But the problem is what I need. It's not what I need. Just need something to be able to deal with these pair of Ferraris I got right on my tail. Because if they come at me, like I think they're going to, my ERS is not lasting long enough for me to be able to deal with them.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Where are you going? See, I used pretty much everything I had then down that straight, yet I couldn't keep up with the Mercedes in front, and they've gone even faster and pulled up more of a gap. You know, it's... Oh, yawns. Mate, you are a little legend. Thank you, buddy. You shouldn't have. You didn't need to. But you, sir, are awesome. This has been one of the hardest races I have ever had to race. It really has. Wow, I'm literally sweating.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Sweating. It was my gallbladder I had done, mate. We got a slit right across my midriff.
After a quality performance. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
So yeah, I got a slit in my sternum, and that's giving me a bit of grief. But apart from that, mate, I am doing well, and thank you. Thanks for asking. But yeah, it's good. It's good to get back into the swing of things. Like I said, I missed F1 and gaming and whatnot, and Mr. Family and all sorts of stuff. So I just don't understand. Well drilled. Not gonna lie, that was probably one of the hardest races I've ever raced. Just the sheer like worrying about the car, whether the car was going to make it to, you know, everything that was going on. But Yoms, you are an absolute legend, mate. Thank you.
Let's take a look at the driver's standings. Joker increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
That was a decent point scoring for myself and Lando. I mean, ideally, I would have loved to have been on the podium. But with the car being so badly damaged, as it well, not damaged, but with the engine components then being badly worn, I'd like to have... The fourth is the best I could have hoped for. But Lando from P11 to P7, lucky number 7. That's a decent points total for us today. And fair play, we both scored points, and that's what I kind of need. But with these major upgrades that are due, hopefully we'll keep on improving. And next up, we're in Monaco. Ooh, Monaco. That is going to be a difficult one in itself. But guys, Yoms, wherever you are in the world today, I really hope you are having a good one. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in. It really means a lot to me. And if you can hit that like button if you liked it, if you love it, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And I'll catch you in the next one. Yoms, absolute legend, mate. Thank you. Take care. Peace.
Thank you.